Now I'm going to pop off this side panel and the one on the driver's side. It just pops off with the 3 prongs. Same thing on the driver's side. It just pops off. This side over here has the extra fuses and the fuse box inside of here. I have a couple of extra things added. That's what the red wiring is. Now I'll let you see what I see. So we've got a big hole here where the glove compartment was. And this box here is what's got to come out. Now we're going to remove the dash cover, the cover for the instrument panel and the radio, and show you how to pop that off. Apparently it just pops off, but you've got to drop the steering wheel down and put the shifter into neutral. And this is where I talked about having the car tires blocked up in case you can't, or you have to disengage this emergency brake. The emergency brake pedal is over here. And so I'm going to put my foot on the brake, turn the key on. Of course the engine can't start, but this unlocks the steering column. I'm going to reach under the steering column on the left hand side to lower the steering wheel. Turn the ignition key to on and put the car all the way down into low, and it could roll. Nothing's going to stop it. So you need to have your wheels blocked or your emergency brake on at this time. Now we need to pop this panel off. You tilt it forward, tilt it towards you, the top of it towards you, rotate it towards you as you pull, and it comes out. Now I'll go put it back in the back of the truck. So I'll give you a shot of what it looks like with that cover off. Now it looks like we need to take this kick panel off here, the knee panel. This knee panel goes all the way to this point. It looks like it's got a couple of fasteners on the bottom. 7mm fasteners. And the parking brake release is in the way. Okay, I lifted the parking brake release up and it got it out of the way. All right, so you've got a white peg that snaps into here with this little white clip right here, so it all snaps in right there, and one on this side. This side actually pulled the clip out, so we'll have to pull that off and put it back in the hole before we reassemble it. 2 screws and pull it straight out. It is kind of scary because it does creak a lot and make a lot of noise. After you take this dash instrument panel cover off, you need to put this truck back in park, and you can lift the steering wheel up to make it easier to work under here. Or you can lower the steering wheel, but it needs to be in park so your truck doesn't roll off. And I'll give you another shot of what I see underneath the steering column after the nuke panel is taken off. That clip popped out of this hole, and I'll have to take that clip and put it back in here. The white long peg fit in that hole, and a clip fit right there. Now it looks like we need to take off this panel here, and this panel goes all the way across to this side. It includes the cigarette lighters, the ashtray, the glove compartment catch. Looks like a lot of bolts holding it in, and they look all the same size, 7mm, 9/32. One there, right in the middle of the top of the glove compartment. One on the side of the glove compartment here. Now my truck doesn't have all the extras like the glove compartment light and extra. Mine's just a work truck, so you may have other wires that you've got to be concerned with, or plug-ins that you've got to be concerned with. I'm mainly concerned with hidden screws and breaking plastic pieces that I really need to put back on. I don't want my, even though it's an old truck, I don't want my truck looking ugly. Alright, it feels like, I gave it a little tug test, and it feels like those aren't the only fasteners. There's 2 down here. I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe a little plug that pops in. Same thing here. Got bumpers here, little rubber bumpers for the garage, the glove compartment door. I don't see any fasteners hidden in here. The way this is acting, there may be some fasteners up underneath here. I don't know. Alright, well, I began trying to pull the bottom panel off here, but I believe the dashboard and the top has got to come off first. But before that comes off, I got to pull off the pillars here. So that's what we're going to work on now, is pulling the pillars covers off on both sides from the A pillar. Okay, these panels here snap in. This panel here, this A-pillar cover here snaps in. And so you just pull on it, be nice to it. You don't have to yank on it, but be nice to it and wiggle it and it'll pop apart. Looks like that is the only plug right there that holds it in. And then these tabs at the bottom hold it in. Now the driver's side, I've got wires here for my backup camera, so you're going to see them as well. It came out. Just got to twist it and wiggle it a little bit. Same thing, one tab here at the top, one tab, and then the two tabs at the bottom. What was hanging up was this curve right here in the dash was hanging. And give you a look of the curve I'm talking about. So the two bottom tabs fit here and then this curve right there. So the A-pillar cover slides into that area right there. And this is the driver's side view. This cover was really getting hung up right here, but that could be because of these extra wires here that I put in for my backup camera. I don't know, but it was really giving me a hard time coming out of this slot here.